Hi, my name is Amit Kapur and I'm the Chairman and Managing Director of NICO Nanobubble India Co.
Hi, my name is Anant Kapur and I'm the founder and director at NICO Nanobubble India Co. Today we are here to bust some myths about nanobubble technology in irrigation. Let's be honest, nanobubbles sound like something straight out of science fiction, right?
Oh, we hear that a lot. So today we are here to bust some myths.
Great. Nanobubbles, isn't that just a marketing term for microbubbles?
Oh no, not at all. Nanobubbles are about 1,000 times smaller than microbubbles in fact. In fact, they don't follow the laws of buoyancy. They follow what is known as Brownian motion. They stay suspended in water and that is how the magic happens. They don't disappear anywhere. They stay in the water for days, months and years together.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't even see any bubbles in the tank. Are they even there?
Exactly, that's how it is supposed to be. They are invisible to the human eye. They are so small, but yes, they work wonders when they are treated with the water in the soil. They enhance the soil quality, they enhance the crop yield. They do a lot of magic. They help plants take up the nutrients through the roots. They enhance the root growth, and that is how all the magic becomes.
But does that actually work in farms or is it just in R&D labs?
Oh no, it does. In fact, we've done so many field trials in Haryana, India. We've done trials on wheat, we've done trials on rice, we've done trials on colored capsicum. And to our surprise, the yield have enhanced so much. For example, wheat, there was a 20% increase in the yield with less use of fertilizers, less use of fungicides, less use of insecticides, just water and oxygen nanobubbles. In case of colored capsicum, we had yields as high as 40%. So they are used widely in irrigation now, and the farmers who adopted this technology are getting the benefit out of it. Nothing at all. Just pure nanobubbles mixed with water, and that's what does the magic.
So tell me one thing, does extra oxygen, is it required like in the soil or is just a myth?
Oh yeah, if you do the soil testing, you'll see most of the soils are oxygen depleted in fact.
Okay.
And nanobubbles, what they do is they help induce that extra oxygen into the deep soil levels so that the roots of the plant are able to get that soil rich with oxygen of course, and that is what helps in the uptake of the nutrient and the root growth, and that is how the yield increases ultimately. So soils who have enhanced oxygen levels, which is through nanobubble technology, have always shown good results with respect to the soils which are not treated with nanobubble technology. And this is where the oxygen plays the wonder. The oxygen nanobubbles enriched in the water, and that is how the plants are able to uptake the nutrient, more nutrient in fact, and the root growth is also very stronger. So this ultimately results in less use of insecticides and more yield to the farmer.
So tell me one thing, in the agriculture industry, would it be required to change the complete infrastructure for irrigation?
Not at all. Our units are plug and play. You just put it to your existing bore wells, you put it to your existing water tanks. That's all it is required, and you can use it for any kind of agriculture. For example, you're doing soil, you're doing soilless, you're doing hydroponics, anywhere, anything, polyhouse, and we've seen fantastic results in all kinds of agriculture.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Tech really looks out of science fiction. Is this tech imported? Sounds really expensive.
Not at all. It's totally made in India, patented. It is made as per the Indian conditions, as per the Indian farms, keeping the Indian farmers in mind. Completely plug and play technology. You don't need to pay hi-fi skilled labor for operation. Just a simple on and off button and all the magic starts.
Wow, that's great.
Yep.
So wait a second. Does this require any form of chemicals or any form of chemicals are really involved during the process?
Not at all. It's a completely sustainable solution. All we need is just water and air. And what we are doing is we are drawing the oxygen nanobubbles out of the air and mixing it into water and increasing the dissolved oxygen levels of water. And that is, what does all the magic.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me, does that mean that no more fertilizers are required in the agriculture industry?
No, we are not replacing fertilizers. All we are doing is we are increasing the soil health. We are improving it. And we are just improving it with our oxygen nanobubbles. So, of course, it leads to less use of fertilizers, less use of fungicides, less use of insecticides for sure. But what we are doing is we are just taking air, mixing oxygen in the air with the water and giving enhanced nanobubble water to the soil.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not a hype, right?
Not at all. Scientifically tested, proven. Nanobubbles They exist. This is proven scientifically. We have all the equipment to show you if you ever want to see. Of course, they're not visible with naked eye, but the magic they do is wonderful.
This is Nanobubble Irrigation, made in India, ready for future. Welcome to the world of NICO Nanobubble India Company, Invisible Intelligence Unleashed.